Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Dave here. So in our last video, we bought a bracelet at an estate sale for $3. And let me tell you, all signs point to this thing being worth a whole lot more than $3. I'm talking thousands. Um, my wife is especially hopeful about this one, and honestly, I kind of am too, because it does have all characteristics of value. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. Um, a little nervous, kind of stressed out right now because I got to sit through work all day long, um, waiting until I get off, and potentially having a small fortune in our pocket. But we'll see what happens after work. Hey everybody, today is the big day. I just got off work, going to the jewelry store. I'm gonna meet Sharon there, and we're gonna have professionals look at that special bracelet and see what we really have. I'm nervous. What if it was nothing, you know? I believe that there is something, like I said, but, and I didn't tell Sharon this, but I read more about my diamond analyzer, and it does in fact work, and it does, but what it said, and I didn't really understand the wording, but it said it analyzes and proves that it's a diamond or not, but it cannot tell you whether it was man-made or not. So I don't know. Man-made diamonds, obviously. Again, I know nothing about jewelry. Man-made diamonds, though, I would assume are not valuable. And we did do one other test I forgot to mention in my last video. We put a magnet to it, and it had no magnetic properties. Another good sign. We'll see.
Stories are fun.
I have more than a story, though. Here's the story,
Yeah.
and here's the more than a story.
What is the
The black light,
Yeah.
1 in 3 diamonds naturally fluoresces under a black light, so it's a great little cheater way to see if you have any. It's not gospel, you know. It could be that none of these fluoresce, but traditionally when you get enough stones in one place, you're going to catch one that fluoresces along the way. Example, right there.
Oh, wow, cool.
So especially if you peruse estate sales and these sort of, this is a very inexpensive, fun little tool.
Let's see.
That and you'll see blue most commonly. You'll also see orange, and you can see some other colors, but that's primarily what you see.
Something good for our arsenal.
My suspicion here is not that we have a piece of costume. Unfortunately, I'm not able to know exactly what the base metal content, but it's not testing positively for gold. We don't have
Okay.
any precious metal content stamps. There is a maker's stamp in there,
Yeah, I
but
saw the maker's
nothing
mark.
else associated with it. And then, of course, with the stones not testing out as well, the signs would point me to a piece of costume here.
So the little testers that we have that
Mm-hmm.
lit that up, that's not a good tester, clearly.
For the diamonds,
Yeah.
they have their margins of error, and a lot of time you have to be very careful about exactly what it's touching. Sometimes they'll touch the metal and give a false reading, and it really depends on the quality of your tester. There's a wide variety of those things. I've done estate and pawn and that sort of thing for years and years. These two guys are my favorite tools in the business. The black light really helps, and like I said,
Is it any black light? Or does it have to
any
be a
black.
small
No, I
one?
mean, you like one with some strand, just so it's something that's easy for you to carry around. But you see my fun little miniature guy here.
What is that?
Same. It's a black light.
it's a
It's
black
just yeah, and you can get these for nothing online, and they're very inexpensive. $20-$25 worth of tools will serve you very well if you like to do this sort of thing and hunting for treasures. I've just upgraded to these over time because they're fun and easier, and the battery lasts a little longer, and they don't hurt my fingers so much to press down on them. So, but it's a wonderful rule of thumb. Like I said, not 1,000% steadfast. There's always the possibility that you had no fluorescent diamonds in a natural piece of, but 9 times out of 10, if there's enough stones, we're talking 10 or more in a piece of jewelry, very likely
One of them might.
it's 1 in 3.
These are tiny. But
Exactly,
but
but you had, and like I said, sometimes the law of averages will bear out differently there, but it's a pretty good rule of thumb. Additionally, these are $400 to $500 if you were doing a lot of this, and this isn't gospel, but it's just once you suspect because you've done it enough. And then there's also acid testing, which is kind of hard to run around with and messy, if you're doing it out in the field, so to speak. But you can get an acid testing kit for at home.
we have one of those, I think.
We have one of those.
I was just like, I'm not scratching this stuff.
Yeah, well, and that's it. That you've got to scratch it. You've got to, and then I never trust the 10 karat acid as much as I do the 14 and the 18 karat acid. 10 karat acid sometimes can give some false reading. It's just not as confident because it's not as high a purity. But the 14 karat acid never lies to you, and then certainly the 18 from there. But yeah, we're always happy to help consult on this stuff. We see a lot of this genre of thing from clients.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's just keep on.
Well, we just got done with the jeweler, and as you saw, unfortunately, it's not real. Bummer. But it was still a fun experience, the whole thing. Finding a cool bracelet, something my wife really likes. It's only $3. And we learned a little bit about stuff, and we'll be better prepared next time. And that's how it goes. You win some and you lose some. Well, love you guys. I'll talk to you next time. If you've not subscribed yet, please do. Thumbs up, maybe leave a comment. Love to hear from you guys. Give us ideas of what kind of things to look for when we go out treasure hunting. And until next time, have a great day.